up, Whitey Nerdigans? This is the one and only Packer Girl 89, and today's Anime Nerdigan live reaction video is going to be for Shoukoku no Altair Season 1, Episode 6. And in all honesty, I didn't know this episode came out until I checked my anime websites to see if My Hero Academia came out. Oh my god, I feel terrible. So, and from one of the other anime sites that I use, episode 7 is coming out today too. So I wanted to at least get episode 6 done before I do my Hero Academia live reaction. So where the episode starts off in the manga, where after the recap and stuff, and we got to see my boy Kairos, we're in chapter 14 of the manga on page 4. That's where this episode, like after the recap and opening song, that's where it's starting. Wow, okay. Shoukoku no Altair. Why? Why are you skipping all this, like, important content? I don't understand. So, it starts, where the stuff starts to skip is on page 5 of the manga. That was pretty goddamn fast. And where I'm talking about, where this content should have been, is around the 2-minute, 50-second mark, something like that, which is this. It was supposed to be that much is obvious about the only people who'd allow their conquered empires. That would be the Phoenician Empire of old, and for that reason, that the Phoenician Empire thrived. And then we go on to page 6 of the manga. This part was skipped as well. Back then, even those of the lowest classes could rise to the seat of emperor if they had but the brains for it. And thus the people were proud to call themselves Phoenicians and felt a deep love for their homeland. How can the people love Baltrain, an empire who can only see the soldiers as disposable like pawns? Such a power can't sustain itself. Why are you skipping this? Like, oh my god. Episode 5 was just, it was a huge clusterfuck if we're talking about manga to anime adaptations, but, oh my god. What are you doing? It's like 2:47 in the morning and I'm already yelling at my freaking screen. It's like 2 minutes into this anime and I'm already yelling. This is not a good sign. This episode is titled The Iron Chains, which is the same for the title of this particular chapter that we're adapting. But I gotta say, I gotta talk about this animation on my boy Mahmoud. He does not look like the Mahmoud from the manga. He just doesn't look right. It looks bad. I can't stand it. Mahmoud, if you look in the manga, Mahmoud is a lot slimmer, and his hair, there's a lot more line work in it. And I said this last week, but I have to say it again because it's driving me nuts. Oh, why aren't you fixing this, Mappa? Wait a minute. Wait a fucking minute. So you're telling me, anime, this is at around the 4-minute mark here. You're telling me you're not going to show one of the coolest attacks in this manga, which is the bat attack? Yes, the bat attack was fucking skipped, and this is starting to piss me off. I need to finish this so I can watch Boku no Hero Academia, but shit! Shoukoku no Altair, you are not making it easy. Oh, they skipped out this entire scene as well, and this is on page 10, which was, unless they jump back to this, but I don't think they will. So I guess you won't make it easy for me, huh? The lookout boat, it's sinking. Let's skip. If we go now, we might make it. And where the anime picks up, and this is at the 4-minute 13 mark. God, I fucking can't stand Mob Boots. Oh, this animation is just bad. He does not look like Mahmoud. Tell me, like, look at this manga and look at the anime and tell me that looks. You can't tell me that looks like Mahmoud. I'm sorry. Mahmoud looks fat, and I don't like it. Anime, you are really pissing me off right now. Okay, I'm gonna wait a little longer to see if about the cooperation stuff gets skipped or not. But we did get the stuff that was at the beginning of the chapter. This was on page 1 of chapter 14. So I'm fine with this. I wish it would have been sooner because it would have fit in with, if we would have started out there and not gotten this recap, I think it would have been a better episode. But God, this animation, at least my boy Kairos looks good. Oh man, Kairos looks good. So, I don't know what it is with this this writing, it is driving me nuts. So here's how the scene was supposed to go. And it starts on page 11 of the manga. We will now commence our mission to depart from Venuncia and undetected and head toward Venedig. And I understand that part was skipped because of the flashback and shit. But come on, at least do that. I ask for your cooperation as we face the perils of high sea to get... Perils? That's not really true. It's kind of boring hanging around the city walls all the time. I'd like to express my gratitude. Yeah, and if those imperialists don't start using their brains soon, it'll be even more boring. I tell you, the lictors at my house are still so scary. That's for sure. I still have the mark from when they poked my ass with the spear. Like, why? You're giving us all this extra fluff. Oh my god, this is fucking stupid. Because the people that Kairos gathered here, or Kiros, whatever I go with Kairos because whatever. They're supposed to have more personality, and they're not right now, and it's really annoying. Okay, this is on page 13 of the manga, and this is at the 7-minute mark of the anime. Okay, here's my problem here. An anime has been doing this for a while. They've been changing names of shit, and that doesn't need to be changed. So they call it Navalara or some crap like that in the anime. It's supposed to be Navalat. Like, oh my god! I don't need this right now from you, anime. Okay, I actually like the little thing that they do with Mahmoud and Kairos, and more Kairos, spying on them. I thought that was cool. But, oh man, the arrow's coming down from the Imperial fleet! And the other thing they didn't mention, it was, what was it? It was 60 years ago. They did not mention that the Empire absorbed his kingdom 60 years ago. Just wanted to make sure you guys knew that. But holy fuck, this is awesome. I'm liking this. You're doing things right, anime. Theo Nickens? What? I'm not going to even comment on that. That just sounds really stupid. Okay, this part of the dialogue was skipped. It was somewhat there, but I gotta read it anyway. And this is on page 16 of the manga, and around the 8-minute, it should have been about the 8-minute 25-second mark, if I'm correct here. But yeah, just kill us and be done with it, Botbrain. Even if I die here, it would be hundreds of times better than to die fighting for the Empire. Hold on a second. Let me just double check and make sure this part's here, because if it's not, I'm gonna call it out. Okay, we're gonna skip the bottom of page 16 as well, which is Xenon. Precisely how far away is the Imperial fleet? Magistros, you don't really need to let those men in. Instead, we skip to page 17 here. There it is! There's the Xenon where the ships are. Okay, that's there. Because I was looking at the manga for a second. I'm like, how are they going to talk about the distance here? But they have it, so we will get a pass. It's not 250 seconds! This is on page 18 of the manga. It's 200. It's not approximately. It's exactly 200 seconds from now. Writing, what are you doing? But I do like that they did the vote. I thought that was good. Because they didn't show that in the manga, and it does stick with the tradition. This explanation! I love it! It is so perfect! And I love the visual for it. It's very consistent with the manga. But just to see it being done, like how fast this motherfucker is drawing. Oh my god, that pen is just... But I like seeing this. It's so well done. Anime just, why can't we have consistency like this? And again, the only other anime that cannot do visual explanations is Kakaguri. I don't know why. Finally! We are getting a manga to anime adaptation! Finally! God, this is what I wanted! Finally! Oh my god. The rest of this shit, so far... This is good. This is good stuff about seeing the ships on the other side, you know, anchoring to the boat. and that's why even with the ballast gone, that boat is still going. Oh my god, thank you! And also that inner monologue was fantastic. Alright, anime, I am giving you props for Nikiforos's animation, especially for his writing. It is so well done. But you are wrong. It is not 20 seconds. It's 3 seconds. And this is on page 25 of the manga. Wow. The rest of chapter 14 was done so well. Oh my god, the music and everything. But there was one thing though. There was supposed to be a shot of Kairos and Mahmoud as they're leaving. But you know what? I'm going to give it a pass because it was... Oh my god! Oh my god, this was so good. This, like, seeing the ship break, seeing them cut the chains and the ship breaking through, reaching the defense. Oh my god. So, so chapter 17 of the manga starts, its adaptation around the 13-minute, 30-second mark. Yes, the cavalry has arrived in the form of Kairos and Mahmoud. They are saving the motherfucking day. Okay, I can't stand Mahmoud's hair. It's gonna drive me nuts. It's so flat, it's terrible. But, oh my god, when he started using the eagle call, oh, the look on Lord Glad's face was just so priceless. Oh my god. This episode is already 1,000 times better than last week, which was a clusterfuck. This part was skipped, and this is on page 12 of chapter 15, about the 17-minute mark, which was, it looks like even Venuncia has some vaguely competent fighters. Let's see. Oh, we're about to get some awesome shit. If anime does this right, we're going to get some awesome action right now. Oh my god, this fight! I feel like it could have been done a little bit better, but we did get a little bit more than what we got in the manga, so I should be grateful for it. But is it just me, or did it feel stiff? Like, it felt so stiff. I can't stand it. Let me know in the comment section if you think this fight felt a lot stiffer than it should have been. There should have been more movement. But they were just so... Oh my god, they were just way too stiff for me. Scoundrel, no! That bastard! He threw oil on his wings! No! So, I'm hoping it's gonna be here, but there is a fight that, if it's not here, that was skipped, and it is on page 18 of the manga, where the pirates go up against our ragtag team. They said there was nothing there. But I will say this, because they did change some scenes up. It actually works with the flow of the episode, especially with Lord Glad's be like, oh, so you're Mahmoud Bey. You don't live up to your reputation. Like, I'm fine with that being earlier in the episode. Let's see if there's anything else that was skipped. No, oh man, this scene that's like on page 20 was done really, really well. Let's see. Here we go. We're on page 23. Stop saying Fionike! It's Fionencia! I can't pronounce it right now. But stop saying Fionike! It makes it sound like it's making me think of dykes for some reason. This part was skipped, and this is on page 26 of chapter 15. If you die here, you'll die a dog's death. Can you really be satisfied with that? That's enough for me. I live in battle, and someday it will be my place to die in battle. That part's skipped. I think this part was skipped too. It is as though every eye in Venuncia is being drawn to this spot. Yeah, I think that was skipped too. But I do like how they showed Minister Lewis. That was perfect. That was perfect. And the fire looked freaking amazing. Let's see. So now we're at... Oh, this part was skipped. Hold on. Really now, at the very least, you could be on time during situations like this, and that is on page 30 of the manga. That was skipped. And now we are on page 31 of the manga. The writing may have been changed, but yeah, for the most part, it was okay. I'll just give it an okay. Overall, what did I think of this episode? This episode was definitely less of a clusterfuck than it was with episode 5. Episode 5 was definitely a clusterfuck. This episode, for the most part, was really good. The only thing I have a problem with, this animation is just, Mappa, I don't know what the fuck you're doing, but this animation is just meh. Like, the fight with Mahmoud and Glad felt really stiff, and I felt like there should have been, like, because if you look in the manga, the wound looked like it was bleeding a lot more in the manga than it is here. So, I don't know what's going on if it's censoring. I just don't know. But I want to know what you guys thought of this episode. I want to know, especially, do you guys think that it felt stiff? Like, this fight felt really stiff, and Mahmoud's hair is supposed to be blowing in the wind. There should have been more line work in there. But Nekidaro's stuff, like the stuff to draw the plans, that was my favorite part of the episode. And because he wasn't fucking stiff. Anyway, let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. And remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe to Nerdigans Inc. If you love what I'm doing, want to contribute to my channel expansion, there's a few ways you could do that. You could donate to my PayPal, Patreon, or purchase something off my Amazon wishlist. All that's in the description box below. Also, make sure you follow me on Twitter, follow my Twitch channel, and friend me on PlayStation Network. All that's in the description box below as well. Until next time, Nerdigans, I'll be seeing you later.